Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will be doing a really pretty wintry, cool toned look for you guys in celebration of today being the first day of December. But before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Also make sure to give this a thumbs up if you are excited about December, are excited about Christmas, want to see more Christmassy, wintry tutorials, or if you just feel like giving me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. So let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so today is the first day of December. I am so excited. December is my absolute favorite month of the year. It's kind of my first holiday season having a channel, so I'm really excited to be doing some Christmassy stuff for y'all. I wanted to create this look kind of first of all, I wanted to create more of a cool toned look because I've never done that on my channel, and I had said that I would do so with that Avon cool toned eyeshadow palette. I did do a review and swatches and a tutorial on that little Avon book in which you got 2 eyeshadow palettes and a blush palette. I will leave that up in the cards if you'd like to go see that. So this is the finished product. I'm really excited to show y'all, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright y'all, so as always I'm going to be starting with the eyes, and as always I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer as well as the NYX HD Finishing Powder. Alright, so I'm actually going to be doing my brows right now, so I'm going to be using the only brow products that I have, the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara in the shade Blondie Brows. So for this eye look, I will mainly be using the Avon, and I realized very soon after I had edited that video, the name of the palette is on each little book. I'm like, because I kept referring to it as, oh, this is the red one with berries. It has a name. So this is the She Dreams of Silver palette. It is the more cool toned palette, so I will mostly be using this, but as I explained in my review of this palette and this whole set, there are no matte shades. So I'm first going to be going into the Mellow Treasure Chest eyeshadow palette. I did a whole video on my entire eyeshadow collection, and I talked about this one and said that I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I realized I had only used it like maybe once. I thought I would give it another try, at least the matte shades, because I had said that, you know, the shimmer shades were okay. This is what it looks like, by the way. I said the shimmer shades were okay, but I wasn't a huge fan of the matte shades. So I thought I'd give it another shot, and I really need a cool tone transition shade. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It is called Smoky Quartz, and I am gonna put that through my crease. Alright, so we've got our transition shade. I did also go a little bit above the crease because I am going to be creating a little bit of a cut crease later on. So you want that shade to kind of be peeking through above the crease. And I took that shade more into the outer corner as well. So now we are going to be going into the Avon She Dreams of Silver palette. I'm going to grab this shade right here. It's kind of a shimmery... Okay, we're good. I'm going to actually grab this shade right here. It's kind of a shimmery black shade. I'm going to use that to darken the outer corner. Alright, so then I'm going to create a bit of a cut crease, so I'm going to grab my concealer. If you have more of a white concealer or a really, really light concealer, maybe one that you typically highlight with, I would use that because you kind of want it as light as possible because we're going to put a really light shimmer shade on top of this. But I'm going to put a little bit of that on my hand, and I'm going to grab, this is the accent brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, and we're going to cut the crease. Alright, so now that I've got that, I'm actually going to set it a little bit with that same HD finishing powder that we set the eyelids with. So now that we have our cut crease, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to put that everywhere that I put that concealer. Alright, so now that we've got that, I'm going to go into kind of this darker, I feel like you can't see them very well in the camera, but this kind of darker, almost more purple undertoned shimmer shade right here. I'm going to turn over that same brush that I was using. I'm going to grab a little bit of that and I'm going to place that kind of on the outside of that to kind of blend in the shimmer shade with that shade that we darkened the outer corner with. So then I'm going to take that same shade that we used, this one right here, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner, as well as along the brow bone. So this look definitely calls for a winged liner. So I'm going to use the Essence Superlast eyeliner in matte black, and I'm going to create kind of a bit of a wing, a little bit bigger than what I usually wear if I do wear any eyeliner. Alright, so then for mascara, I'm going to use Essence. This is becoming like a little Essence tutorial. I'm going to use the Essence Super Curl Volume Mascara. I'm going to take that same shimmer shade that we've been working with, and I'm going to put that along my lower lash line, but just on kind of the inner half. And then I'm going to go back into the Treasure Chests from Mellow palette, and I'm going to use that transition shade that we used, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of my lower lash line. Alright, so for primer, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Alright, and then I'm going to take the Peter Thomas Roth 24K Gold Pure Luxury Lift and Firm Prism Cream, and I'm going to put this kind of on the high points of the face to highlight a little bit. Alright, so I am going to contour a little bit. I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Nude Rose Sculpt and Glow palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here. Alright, and then for blush, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Modern Mellets. For blush, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Modern Metals Highlight and Blush Palette. And I'm going to use this middle shade right here. So I didn't know if I wanted to go with like bright red or more of a berry, so I kind of went with something in between. So this is one of the Velvet Matte Liquid Lipsticks from the big lip glossary from Ulta Beauty that I did a review on. I will put that in the cards if you would like to go see it. I did a whole lip swatch video on that and a review. Unfortunately, as I said in that video, these do not have any shade names on them, so I don't know what shade this is, but it is their Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick. Alright, so here is the final look. This is my very first cool tone, completely cool tone look here on my channel and in life. So I'm really excited about how this turned out. I usually don't like having such a frosty, like white shade on my lid, but 'tis the season. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, just go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button and click on that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Also give this a thumbs up if you liked it and if you're excited about this Christmas and holiday season. As y'all can see, possibly, we still have our Thanksgiving and fall decorations up because we usually don't start decorating for Christmas until the first weekend in December, which is today. So actually, as y'all are watching this, we're probably gonna be decorating the house. So I'm very excited. So y'all leave down below if you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or any other holiday that comes in this month or around this time. Leave that in the comments down below. And what is your favorite part of this holiday season? I would love to hear y'all's traditions. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.